Hello, in this video I am going to show you how we will check a string is palindrome or not. So basically in my previous video I discussed about prime number testing, whether it's a prime or not. So we went through two or three ways of doing that. But in this case I have four ways to show how we can check a string is palindrome or not. So I am going to create a class here, palindrome checking, and I will list all these method here. So I'm going to the first method. So first way of doing this, it's actually a very good way of doing this. I mean, it will save some complexity, time complexity. So we can see how we are going to do that. So the method should be is palindrome. So I am defined like that, and I am accepting my string here. So it's text, and inside that I'm concerning about uh, the uppercase, lowercase. Right now I'm not trying to make it lowercase to comparison. So basically, if you are getting a string like that, you need to convert into lowercase or uppercase and then compare. So you can, yeah, the yeah, the case independent way of comparison. So that's the good way of doing this. But in this case, I am not going in that way. So what I'm going to do is I will create a 2 pointers. One is starting from 0 and another one is backward. That means it will start from the length minus 1. So it's a very good option for doing this. So I just made some mistake here. So right now we are ready to go. So I will have a while loop. So what is the advantage of this method is I don't need to pass all the string elements. I'm just passing only half of the string elements. That's the advantage, and it will save some time complexity. So what I'm going to do is backward is greater than forward until backward is greater than forward. So halfway through that string. Then what I'm going to do is character forward character. Then I need to get the character at. So index should be forward. So I'm getting the forward character right now. So forward plus plus. I need to increment that forward also. So I'm done with that. I'm just copying that to here, and I will make it a backward one. Then backward minus minus. I don't need plus plus in this condition. So okay, so we got two characters right now. I need to compare. So forward character should be equal to backward character. If it is not equal, I will just return my string is not palindrome. Okay, so I'm done. So return false. Then after completing my while loop, I can return true. almost same way that we did for prime checking, only the loop. Okay, so I need to write string x here. Then inside that I have a static one, so can just check here. Then is palindrome, my text data. Okay, so here I am touching. So this one is not palindrome. So that's why I'm asking to convert into some lowercase, or right now you can see it's true. If I'm just like this, what's gonna happen? It's false. So we got the result right now. So that's a quick method, and it's a very good way of doing that, because um, I'm just checking backward is greater than forward. So it will go only till here almost. I mean, half of our string. So we can n by 2 will be the complexity here, so order of n. So this is a very good way of doing that. In next video I will do the thing. There is one way of doing this. One is to reverse the string. So basically it will not make any sense. I mean, reversing the string by passing all the elements, it will not make any sense. So probably I will not discuss that one. Then I will discuss probably using the stream. Stream we can use the same thing without any problem. So maybe I can do that in this video itself. So I can public. Yeah, I will just copy this one to here. Okay, here is palindrome with Java 8. Okay, so in Java 8, what how I am going to, it's very simple. There are a lot of boilerplate codes we can remove, and we have an int stream in Java 8 that we can use, and range close. So my comparison will start from 0 until it will go to the length of my particular string. Length by, yeah, I need to find the length first, then divided by 2. Yeah, I need only the half of the elements including plus 1. I mean, then what I'm going to do, there is a none match method. This is a predicate method, whether it will return true or false based on the condition that I am writing inside. So inside that one, I can write my predicate condition. So what I need to do here, so I have temporary character at, not temporary text dot character at, the index should be, what will be the index, we are starting from I, right? So it's a range of 0 to n by 2. So I'm taking this one, and it should not match texture character at minus I, and we need to reduce in one. We need to make sure this condition. So that should be our index. Then what exactly happening here? I'm just comparing my zeroth element. If I am taking the zeroth element with the last element of my string, and if it is not a if it is non-match, nothing match means for all the elements 0 to text dot length by 2, I will check whether this one match or not. If it is not match, non-match, I mean nothing matches, then it will return false. If it is something matches, this return true actually. So that's why we can do this one. Let's see. Non-match means I'm getting 0th 1m and the last 1m. So basically that's 2 equals, so it's not satisfying. This condition is not satisfying. So actually what I need is none of the condition should not be satisfied. That's why it's works. So I can test this one here, and I'm giving the yeah, right now it's okay. I'm giving the positive scenario, right now negative scenario, right now I got two false. So I'm done right now. So that's all about palindrome.